Yeah, I'll be happy to share with you some tips on how to find investors for your fund if you do decide to start one, and exactly how we did it and how we raised capital for our fund. So, the biggest thing that I would recommend is having a relationship already before you actually start your fund. So, my partners and I all had businesses prior to starting the fund, and majority of the people who came into our investments in our fund came from those businesses. And so having those relationships were extremely valuable for us, and especially if you have done transactions or if you actually did go into business with those people and they weren't just leads, they were people who actually bought or transacted with you. That makes a big difference because those people do trust you already and come in, and trust is something that really you just cannot buy. People vote with their trust with dollars. And so if they have transacted with you before and they had a great experience, then they're way more likely to obviously come into your other projects or other ventures or a fund, whatever it might be. And that's the biggest leverage that you would have. And if you don't have connections and you're starting from scratch, I would say start now, because that is going to be really, really crucial. And the next best thing that you can also do is really brush up on your experience. And what I really mean by that is become an expert in whatever you're doing, whether it's real estate, whether it's in tech, because people are going to give you money if they can't do it themselves. And it's something that they trust that you are able to operationally be successful in. And you can only prove them that you are successful if you are an expert in something. Those are the two things that I would focus on if I were you, even before trying to find investors, because you can have a base already there and you can tap into that network and then go ahead and identify them from there. There's obviously many other ways that you can go ahead and find investors. There's AngelList, where you can reach out to investors there. There's high net worth individuals that are accredited that you can also reach out to. There's family offices and institutions. But before you tap into any of those networks, the best bet that you would have from raising capital from is your closest networks. The more track record that you build, the more strangers that you can reach out to. But before you have that, you want to reach out to your closest networks first, because if they don't trust you, a bigger institution and a bigger family office most likely won't trust you either. Hope that helps, and good luck.